毎度おきに、いつもすいません、よーはしです。それでは、アンメタル続きをプレイしていきたいと思います。前回ステージ1かなクリアしてステージコンプリートということで、本当に前回からそのまま引き続きですね。状態でございます。それではいきます。B で続行。チャプター2、凄まじい握手。下水道降りたからね。
I anchored the rope and went down into the pitch darkness. Finally, I touched ground. I was in a sewer composed of narrow passages. There were channels of rotten water and narrow sidewalks, and the typical pipes and waste everywhere. It smelled like shit. The putrid air was barely breathable. But once my lungs got used to that stench, I started to investigate my surroundings. First off, I had to check the depth of the water.
水の深さを確かめろ。なんだこれ？ちぎれた腕。
I dipped the severed arm in the water to calculate the depth. As soon as I did, it started shaking. When I pulled it back out, there was nothing but bones. I couldn't explain what I saw, but my instincts told me this water might be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, I had trouble getting where I needed to go. In fact, I had to build a floating platform to get through. Worse yet, everything down there was out for my blood.
突破。プラスチックのドラム缶。おお。
Hold on, Mr. Fox. What exactly did you say attacked you?
What you just heard. Some sort of hybrid between piranha and human.
A human piranha attacked you? I see. And in your opinion, could you elaborate how this hybrid could exist?
That question kept gnawing at the back of my brain the entire day. I dwelled on it over and over again. And after seeing everything I saw on that base, their facilities, their experiments, their labs, I reached the only logical explanation.
And what was that, Mr. Fox?
母親から生まれた面白そう。まあ素直にこうか。
A creepy scientist must have wanted to create a child of his own, but realizing he accidentally used piranha DNA, he deemed the child a monster. He held it up, looked deep into its fishy, loving eyes, and flushed it down the toilet with no care for its feelings.
Holy Jesus.
When the piranha ended up in the sewers, it started multiplying and shared its story of betrayal to all of its new piranha offspring, the same ones that attacked me.
すごい深い話のように聞こえますけど、すごく嘘っぽいっていうかチープな感じですね。プラスチックのドラム缶。これだから浮かべるのかな、どっかに。ショートカット。アイテムが登録された方が右スティックを動かせ。直後そのアイテムを選択できる。ああ、そういうことか。
I considered floating the drums on the water and walking across, but they weren't very stable.
Sergeant Roscoe here. What? Escaped? How? Through the sewers? Shit! No, don't send anyone. If he hides like a rat, he will die like a rat. Switch on the shredders. Huh. Did I just hear a rat? Get out from your hole, you cowardly vermin! Look what the cat dragged in. The escaped prisoner. You've got some big balls coming here, rodent.
The situation was foobar. He was armed and hunkered down behind his desk. I was screwed.
So what did you do?
In 5 nanoseconds, I scrutinized the room and noticed a very subtle detail. There is a large globe in the middle of the room. I already had what I needed to take him down.
え、どういうこと？どういうこと？いて。いて。
You're pissing me off.
難しい。もう一回やるか。
Huh.
危な。いて。危ね。
You're pissing me off.
危ね。いて。これ間に合わん。いて。これどうしたらいいの？もう一回やってみるか。
Huh.
いけそうやけどな。危ない。いて。
Pissing me off.
回復使いたいけど取れねえよあれ。
Damn you.
よし。
Boss defeated.
ジェシー・フォックス・ウィンズ。なんだ？カード1。何もない。取れるけど使えないよねこれ。オッケー。動いてる。
Shredders. That asshole Roscoe ordered to have them activated. Later they would be a pain in my ass, but they'd end up saving it too.
助けてくれた時もあった。まあいいか。でもカードを手に入れ
As
て
I
たな。
proceeded down the sewer sidewalk, I noticed a path nearby I couldn't reach.
Why not?
It was across the sewer water.
What was the distance to the other side?
10ヤード。
Around 10 yards.
Hold on. Weren't those channels narrow? You're contradicting yourself, Mr. Fox.
That's because the sewer fumes were psychotropic and messing with my senses.
I see.
I realized I needed something to cross to the other side. I considered floating the drums on the water and walking across, but they weren't very stable.
ドラム缶だけじゃダメ。おう。ピラニア人間。 ドラム缶よく手に入るな。勝利。何が鳴ってる？こっち。
I answered the call before leaving.
あ、そういうことか。これか。
Do you copy?
Copy, Colonel.
I've been trying to contact you.
There was no signal down in the sewers.
Have you already escaped? Where are you now?
Not much progress. I should still be near the prisons.
Are you kidding me, Fox? You're still too damn close. You need to travel farther before coming topside.
I know, but there are sewer channels blocking my way.
Then build something to cross them, Fox. Find some materials. Where are you exactly?
I think I'm in the office of some sort of officer.
You should search for classified files about Operation Jericho. Take them with you. They're up to something. I don't know what. We must find out.
ジェリコ作戦？
Before leaving the office, I searched for the documents.
これ。
The first file was about an attack plan. Its code name was Operation Jericho. I couldn't find many details because it was encoded. But anyone could understand a chart about casualties. Its lines went all the way to the top. Before leaving the office, I called Harris to let him know that I found the files. Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
I found some documents. Operation Jericho. Looks like it talks about an attack plan?
Attack? Against what, son?
I have no idea. It's encoded. I'll keep searching for more documents, Colonel.
Operation Jericho is a rumor only known by a few officers and, of course, the enemy. How did you find out about it, Mr. Fox?
As I told you, Colonel Harris asked me to search for files about it.
The deceased Colonel Harris? Yes.
I had the feeling that this officer didn't believe anything I was saying.
It's understandable. I don't believe you either.
Oh, really? Well, Miss Incredulous, why ask me to tell you the story?
Well, I like the way you tell it. And since there are no theaters here.
Great.
So, what was Operation Jericho?
It turns out that location was actually a clandestine base, with a company codenamed X-Army, commanded by someone named General X. They were planning a large-scale attack against Allied posts.
And that plan was?
Be patient. That comes later.
Hey! Don't be like that. Come on, tell me!
The officer that was taking my statement was also curious about what I knew.
And what exactly do you know about Operation Jericho, Mr. Fox?
That it was a hell of an operation. Harris and I knew the details thanks to the files we found. Correction, I found.
Again, how much did you exactly find out?
Let me continue. You'll find out later.
で、行くの？あ、これでカード1使うのか。あ、トイレがある。とりあえずセーブ。敵がいる。
Who's there? Damn cat. Who's there?
Another cat!
Oh, another cat. Base, escaping prisoner. Send backup.
やばいやばいやばい、割れる。 何が正解なのあの場合は。
Heading south, I ran into a couple of trucks. That was my big chance to escape. But first, I had to get rid of the guards.
I heard something. Base, escape!
いて。難しい。これ何すると正解なんやろ。
Who's there? Who's there?
It's Mike!
Fuck, Mike, you scared me.
I'm sorry. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
あ、これなら OK なのか。これなんか意味あんのかな。それだけ。
Heading south, I ran into a couple of trucks. That was my big chance to escape. But first, I had to get rid of the guards. Once the guards were history, I examined the engine.
とりあえず血を止めたい。エンジンを調べた。調べなんかダメなんか。
I took a glance and my worst fears came true. It was an old diesel engine with no AdBlue or particulate filter.
What does that mean?
Running away in that truck would have polluted the area with nitrogen oxides and microparticles. And I wasn't willing to sacrifice the environment for a hasty retreat. So I armed myself with patience, and I kept searching for another way to escape.
Wow, Jesse, I didn't know you were so eco-friendly.
Well, it's nothing really.
地球環境を守るために自分はさらに厳しい戦いに身を置くってこと？すごいな。できたらここで行きたいな。これ貼り付ける。OK。コインゲット。なかなかレベル上がりませんね。なんだこれ。救急キット。ガソリン。生肉。ん？生肉？ 1個使ってもいいかな、回復アイテム。ここはいけない。
Mr. Fox, I'm still waiting on an explanation for the noose.
Later, officer.
回復だけしとこう。よし。じゃあ次回は、何でしたっけ？水場を渡ったり、下水道。まあ、大きな目的としては下水道を突破するっていう形なんで、こちらの方、突破の方、できるかな？できるようにちょっと頑張っていきたいと思います。はい。ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価いただけると嬉しいです。それでは次回のUnMetalでお会いしましょう。それではまた。